Hi friends, welcome to my Big Tidy Up. My name's DeDe. Thanks for coming by my channel. I appreciate you viewing. Today I have a lot planned, so I won't be talking long so we can get this video started. One thing I need to be tackling today is this cabinet behind me. I call it like my baking cabinet, and inside of it I keep my flour, sugar, baking soda, baking powder, salt, things like that. Well, as I've been starting my holiday baking, I realized this is a hot mess in here. It's not organized. Some of the items aren't even in separate containers. They're just in the bags they came in a basket. So I picked up some containers from the Dollar Tree and I'm gonna try a new system. And some of this stuff is gonna be decluttered and even moved to the makeshift pantry in the laundry room, and we'll see if that works any better. Also, as I've been doing some holiday baking, I realized my cookie sheets, they're bad. I don't have that many, and those that I do have, some of them are pretty bad. So I have found a new hack and I'm gonna try it and see if I can put life back into these old cookie sheets. Now, I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I've never tried it before and I'm trying it with you. So I guess if it works, great, you can use it. I guess if it doesn't work, don't try it. I've done the work for you. So without any further ado, let's get started and let's get tidy. I'm going to go ahead and start with this cabinet first because this hack I'm going to try, I have to allow enough time for soaking. And I do have several cookie sheets, but unfortunately, many of them look like this. And if that's not bad enough, some of them look like this. I do have a few good ones, but not enough for all the recipes that I use that require many cookie sheets at one time. And by the looks of things, I need to clean out this cabinet as well. I know some people's cabinetry has little dividers that they can slide their cookie sheets in. Mine doesn't, so I just picked up this little cheap file divider and it works perfectly. Well, here are the two things you're going to need for the hack if you want to give it a try. That is, if it works. It's just things we already have in our home: baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. Now, I didn't see any exact measurements for this hack. It just says baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. So it's really just going to depend on how many cookie sheets or cake pans or pie pans that you want to try to clean. The one thing I did read, though, is that you don't want it real stiff like a paste. You want it more like a cake batter consistency so that you can spread it out and get in all of the corners. I promise these cookie sheets really were clean before I started. I am hopeful that this may work because I'm starting to see a little bit of color change in this mixture.
We do this every day, we do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine. But I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you here with me. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy.
So far I'm not really seeing a color change on this one, but this one wasn't near as bad as the other one was.
You came along, couldn't look away.
Since I'm going to need my counter space to clean out these cabinets, I'm just going to put these cookie sheets in my empty dishwasher. I'll put one on the top tray, one in the bottom, and just shut the door and I'll come back to them later.
You've been gone, there's no peace of mind. A foolish heart and healing thought I would be fine. No matter where I lay my head, another town, another bed.
Well, now that the cookie sheets are started and soaking, I can come over here to the main problem area, and that's my baking cabinet. And inside here, I try to keep everything that I would need for baking. I have my flours, my sugars, baking sodas, salt. Except for this top shelf up here, I do keep our teas and drink packet and cocoa packets over on the top shelf. And here I've tried to label it and be organized, but it isn't real organized. And we really don't drink carnation milk, so I don't know why that got up there. And as I'm looking behind, there's some extra wheat flour on that top shelf. So things are just getting put in the wrong places, and I need a new system, that's for sure.
These scars about to mend. No matter where I lay my
I picked up these containers from the Dollar Tree. I thought I would put my flours, my baking mixes, my sugars in these. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these washed up, and then I'm going to label them and get everything out of the basket because things seem to get lost in those baskets.
It's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. Nobody got the magic touch. How you make my heart rush. Why is that so hard to find? Nothing better than your kiss. Something that I can't resist. Can't forget the nights you were mine. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter where I lay my head, another town, another bed. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter who I try to love, it's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. I'm still gonna be dreaming of you.
I wasn't sure if this hack would be successful or not, so I did go ahead and pick up this little set of cookie sheets from Walmart. I believe for the set of 3, they were about $11. So I'm just going to go ahead and wash and dry these and get these put up.
Sipping on the rocks, citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out
Yes, you're seeing me use a hairdryer to make sure that these canisters are completely dry before I put any of these dry ingredients in. I know it seems a little crazy, but it's a great tip to use when you have something that you've had to wash and you're going to try to reload it or refill it with something that needs to stay dry. Just use your hairdryer, get those lids, and you won't have any problem with any moisture or mildew. I feel like all I've been doing is doing dishes, so I'm ready to get these cabinets unloaded and get organizing.
Taking my time to begin with, on and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know, breathing out there for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. You play my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beach sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. This is a good life. Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. You play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beach sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Put your rose-colored glasses on.
No more labels on the shelves. Some of my ideas are great, and then some don't end up working out too well. I thought it would help me keep organized since I couldn't see inside of the white baskets, but they're really not necessary. And then I couldn't move anything without feeling guilty that it was on the wrong shelf.
Citrus in our beverages, show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know, breathing out air for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. You play my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beach sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Isn't it a big crime to get a little lost in everybody's business? Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo.
Well, you know the saying that sometimes it's got to get worse before it gets better? Well, I think that's where I'm at right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to find a couple of clear containers maybe that I have stored upstairs and see if I can break down some of these spices or things into categories where I can kind of see what's in the tote instead of the white. And then I'm going to get my label maker and make some labels for these canisters. Now I know sometimes I use my Cricut and sometimes I use my label maker. Usually I'll start with my label maker if I'm not sure I'm gonna like the system that I've set up. And I'm going for easy today. So I think I'll use my label maker, and I put the biscuit mix over here by itself so I don't get it confused. And I do have a bit of a mess to clean up, so I guess I'll keep going.
Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. Hey, would you rather stay
When I started, I thought I was going to put the label on the side of the container, but I've decided to put it on the lid because I should be able to look down and it will be so much easier to see everything in the back with the label on the lids.
So don't let me go, nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so where do we go, nah, nah?
As I'm loading this second shelf, I'll put flowers on one side and then I'll keep my sugars, powdered sugar, brown sugar, and regular sugar on the other side. And here is my aftermath. I need to get this sink cleaned out and get these baskets washed up. But I'm actually glad to have these white baskets back because I know I can put them to good use. And this last little basket on the end, that's my overflow, everything that's going to the pantry. Okay, I've got everything out of the sink, the trash is put up, the baskets are clean and put up in storage. And so now before I get to load the cookie sheet cabinet, I need to take a peek at these cookie sheets and see if this hack worked. Now I got busy, I kind of left them, forgot about them, and I did keep a timer going the entire time. So I'm gonna turn it off now. So they have been soaking 2 hours and 14 minutes. So we will see if the hack worked. I haven't peeked, I just put them in the dishwasher and let them set, but I have a feeling it's improved them a little bit since the paste was starting to change colors when I put it in. So let's see how it went. Now the hack did say that it would require a little bit of elbow grease, so I'm just using my Scrub Daddy, but in total I probably just spent about 2 minutes on each cookie sheet scrubbing.
So don't let me go, nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so where do we go, nah, nah? Just let me know that I'm safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. Oh baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, out of control. I'm in love. I'm in love. Yeah. I'm slipping away. Yeah. Just like I am dreaming. Someone to rely, someone to rely, someone to rely, someone to rely. I won't get enough sleep. I won't get enough sleep till you're with me. I know I hurt you, baby. Can't stand the thought of letting you down. It drives me crazy. I used to hide myself away in the night, looking for trouble and fights, looking for answers at the bottom of my glass. You found me lost in the night, looking for trouble and fights, but you found me. No, I'm a screw up, but baby, I'm glad you're someone to rely on, someone to rely on. No, I'm a screw up, but baby, I could be someone to rely on, someone to rely on. Your friends, they say you're in too deep. You shouldn't be with someone like me. Sometimes I think they're right, honey. Sorry for the tears in your eyes. Hey, love, forgive me just one more try. Used to hide myself away in the night, looking for trouble and fights, looking for answers at the bottom of my glass. You found me lost in the night, looking for trouble and fights, but you found me.
Well, friends, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me as I got my baking cabinet and the cookie sheet cabinet taken care of. I know the rest of my holiday baking is going to go so much smoother, and my baking after the holidays when the new year starts as well. And as far as that cookie sheet hack, I thought it did a pretty good job. I would give it a B+. Now, I probably would have given it an A had I had some steel wool or something a little bit stronger to scrub it with, but that was my fault, not the hack's fault. And I thought it did a pretty good job, especially on that second sheet that was so horrible. And it's okay if you say it out loud about me that it was horrible. I know it was horrible, but it's taken care of now. I appreciate you joining me. And if you are keeping track, yeah, this is 2 videos that I've mentioned I'm taking certain things and taking it to the pantry in the laundry room. So you know it won't be long till I'm gonna have to tackle that pantry and do a makeover on that pantry. I appreciate you joining me today. I hope you're having a fabulous holiday season. Take care of yourself, and until we see each other again, stay tidy.